Good morning, everyone. So today's card, I hope I find you all well, by the way, but today's card I've picked for us all is the laziness card. Now, it's very interesting as I pick this card for us all because I've considered myself through my life in a very negative way to be a lazy person. And I realize how damaging that has been to my potential for success, for my own self-worth, for my kind of negative self-talk, the way I compare myself to other people. And so let's have a look at this word laziness, where it comes from, what it means. Because just as just about every word in the English language that has some kind of negative connotation, the origin of the word isn't at all negative. It was designed to help show us something. There was a wisdom in the creation of the word. So let's have a look to begin with at the word lazy and where it comes from, what it means. So there's different European connotations to lazy, but really out of the different ones that I've studied, different explanations, the one that seems to be in alignment with the kind of work we do here on the Soul Sangha, it means to yin. That's simply what it means. It means to slack. So what that actually means is that we lack energy. That's really what it's describing us through the way that we're using our mind is actually very crushing. Now, I noticed when I started to study the field of self-development when I was about 18, 19 years old, which is 30 years ago now, I came across a book in which it said there is no such thing as lazy people. There are only people with insufficient goals, uninspiring goals. In other words, laziness, in my experience, is that firstly, let's say it's not a word of self-definition. Neither is it a word of condemnation. It's a word that says that if you're experiencing this, you're out of alignment with your own light, beauty, and magnificence. And then we can see the problem arises in a Western culture, perhaps universal culture, a culture which still believes that punishment, hatred, and condemnation are the best medicines for social change. I believe this is a very archaic idea of psychology. Where much more powerful in modern times is the idea in positive psychology that we actually grow through love. The belief in our own capability, the belief in our own strength, not the belief in ourselves as sinners, but our belief in ourselves as divine. Even the word sin, it simply means an arrow that has missed its target. So even the word sin wasn't meant to be a destructive label or something to be ashamed about. The word sin, its real deep essence, it means simply to be out of alignment with your Buddha nature, your soul. It means you're operating from a place of unconsciousness. And not that that should be condemned. It's just a noticing. Okay, I'm feeling disinterested in life today. Wow, that shows we're out of alignment with our light and our beauty. And again, laziness and idleness are two different words. In fact, I think it was in Greece, idleness is something to be celebrated. I think it was Oscar Wilde that said, to sit down and do nothing is one of the hardest things on earth, yet one of the most healing. So we can see that we have idleness, which is what we could call the importance of being idle, the importance of allowing ourselves to be still, to be connecting with our light, to connecting with our genius. And then the separate word is laziness, which means that if overworking the mind is too yang and leads to stress and illness, underworking the mind also leads to the same outcome. This is a yin and yang philosophy that being out of balance leads to dis-ease. So, we're invited, embrace idleness. This is a powerful time for creation, for stillness, to step back from the program into our universal nature. but also look at the difference between that and being uninspired. Just the weight of our own mind and our belief systems being so overwhelming, it cripples us. So there's a difference there. So that's why I wanted to talk about on this short talk today, that idleness, very important. Laziness shows we're out of alignment. So if we're being lazy, look at the way that you're using your mind. Are you using it? Is this terrible world? Are things never going to work out for me? Am I a bad person? Those ideas lead to a complete collapse, because all our beliefs and our goals and our ideas about the potential of who we are destroying us. So take back control of your mind, take back control of your emotions, learn the beauty of idleness, and create a beautiful life for yourself. Have an incredible day. I hope you enjoy the way this recording is being done. I'm experimenting with something new today, which is pre-recorded. Have a beautiful day.